$150 does not stretch very far in the hobby these days, but it can get you a box of Leaf Trinity Baseball. 6 premium cards and 2 base cards. Some of the nastiest patches you are going to see in the hobby. And Logo Man. Let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy RGL coming back at you with a brand new Leaf video. Today we are checking out 2024 Leaf Trinity Baseball. I know it's almost 2026. We're doing a 2024 branded product. That's kind of how it goes with Trinity. Usually lags a little bit behind, and I don't need you lagging behind. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. As always, I do appreciate a like. These are coming in about 150 bucks. And these are out of my own pocket, not a sponsored video by Leaf. But today we're going to check out 2 Leaf Trinity Baseball. I do love the Trinity lineup. This is one of my favorite brands under the Leaf portfolio. And for a very good reason why. You see patches like that? Yeah. You don't see those in Panini baseball sets very often. You don't see those in Topps unless you're ripping Definitive or Diamond Icons or some crazy high-end set. So for 150 bucks, you can get some absolutely nasty player-worn patches. And also some booklets and chase after some top prospects, guys like Jesus Mate, Travis Bazzana. You got Skeens in this one, Bobby Witt Jr., all the legends that are under their portfolio like Randy Johnson, Ichiro. They all find their way into this one. That is pretty much all I've got. They did have added memorabilia this year, which is why it says premium hits and not just autos, because there are mems. Do I have a? I do. Because there are mems this year as well. There's booklets. So they have added a few little goodies into a product that I think was already pretty good. Let's see. Okay, cool. So it's in a little jewel case. And let's see if they've hid the best card like they normally do. They have not. So I will continue to provide the feedback to Leaf that if we're going to put things in jewel cases, totally cool. But we should have a spacer on the back, because a lot of people don't know when they buy this box at their LCS or they order one online, that if you turn it over, your best card in the box is probably just going to be revealed right there, and it's going to spoil the surprise. So I would just recommend to them that we always have a card back there. There's enough room in the jewel case. We are going to kick off with Moises Ballesteros. That is a Chicago Cubs prospect. Again, this is going to be an unlicensed product, so you're not going to see any logos, but you are going to see some nasty patches. Moises Ballesteros. And one of the things that I do like is we've got information on the back. It's not just a generic back, so that's pretty cool. Talking about his career, 10 home runs, 46 RBIs in AAA. I like that. I like that we have like a little bio, because I know nothing about Ethan Scheifelbaum. I believe he's in Bowman, which just came out. That is to 49, but I don't know a whole lot about this kid. I do know that the next card is stuck to the back of him. Don't like that. So now I know that he is a left-hander pitcher from Corona High School. So he is a true NIL, has not yet been drafted. I guess he has been drafted, because we see 72nd pick, 2024 draft. He signed for $1.7 million. Our first auto, I believe he's from the Atlanta Braves. Pretty decent one right here. This is Drake Baldwin to 99. He is in Bowman as well this year. This one coming out the exact same week as Bowman Chrome, which is why I'm comparing the two. Devin Taylor on the steel, the metal steel right there. That one is going to be number 2 of 10. And Gavin Grahovic going to be next out to 49. We do have a nice patch coming up. That one's to 49. Nothing really on the back of that one. Griff O'Farrell. Griff O'Farrell is going to be to 15. Our patch is going to be here. It's kind of spoiled already. And it is to 49 of Sam Basello, who I believe is a Baltimore Oriole. I think he signed a huge extension, I believe. I think they locked him up for a lot of years, paid him a lot of money. One of the coolest things about Trinity is you get some of the nastiest patches in the game, but not here. One of the first times I've ever seen just a standard napkin, so that's a little unfortunate. Our best card should be on back. I'm expecting this to be pretty good, because this box has been a little lackluster up to this point. It's a dual auto. Okay, that's a good start. And that is Eduardo Tate and Griffin Burkholder. I believe they're both going to be for the Philadelphia Phillies. I know Tate is anyways. That is a dual auto to 25. This is one of those videos where I'm very glad that we're ripping 2 boxes, because I don't think that this particular box was a good example of a standard Trinity box. I think we got one of the lower tier boxes right here, and that'll happen. But again, for $150, we got 6 autographs, 2 base cards. Did get some value. There were some decent guys that we were chasing after in Bowman. So Drake Baldwin, I know, is pretty decent, but we did not approach the ceiling anywhere there, so I'm glad that we're going double dipping today, and hopefully in the second box we see something a little nicer. So, box number 2 right here. I'd love to see a booklet. Love to just see like a Jesus Made or a Kevin McGonigal, or I don't think Jack Caglione is in this one, unfortunately. I could be wrong. I know that Bobby Witt Jr. and Bo Jackson are both in, and they have some nasty patches on the sell sheet. So hopefully we see something like that along those lines, and hopefully we just see something a little bit better, something for my PC. I think we have 2 patches in here, maybe, or just 1. Maybe just 1. Kicking off, we're going to just start off with an auto. No base cards necessary. That is Daniel Cuvette to 49. And, okay, well, here comes our base. First one is Sal Stewart for the Milwaukee Brewers. That is to 25. I like the look of the base cards. Nice and clean. And Chris Cortez. This one's all over the place. Usually you get base on top. Chris Cortez, Padres prospect, and that is going to be numbered 1 of 4. We have AJ Gracia to 49. Braylon Payne for Milwaukee, 90 of 99. We wanted to see his teammate, Jesus Made. Next out, Noah Schultz, 1 of 1. I do know that he is a good prospect, I believe, for the Chicago White Sox. Our patch auto is next. I think it's a patch auto next, and I'm kind of liking the foil. I'm actually going to go behind it. Charlie Condon. Well, maybe I shouldn't have gone behind it. Condon, a top prospect for Colorado to 99. Hey, that's pretty nice. So I'm glad that we went with 2 boxes today, finding something a little bit better than the first box. Final card of the day, kind of a shorter video. That's okay. I don't need to talk for 10 minutes in every video. I do like the foil on this one, and I do like the patch on that one. Luke Keeschel, 1 of 1 with the Majestic tag. Keeschel is a prospect for the Minnesota Twins. So that is more in line with the Trinity that I know and love. That is one of the reasons I love Trinity, is because you see stuff like this all the time in these boxes. The first RPA was a real outlier because you don't see stuff like this that often for baseball or for football. You see stuff more like this, and that is a player-worn memorabilia on there. So usually if you see that in Panini, it's going to be straight off the rack, not from a specific game or event. So Luke Keeschel, maybe not necessarily the player that I collect, but hey, good prospect for Minnesota. Some Minnesota fan will want that one. So I did like the Condon a lot more, being a top prospect. Knowing some Rockies fans, maybe a good trade bait right there. So yeah, that was a pretty good box. And like I was talking about at the start of the video, $150 in the world of baseball doesn't get you a whole lot. It gets you like a Logo Fractor box over in Topps, or a box of Prism Hobby over in Panini. But with Leaf, it gets you 6 autographs and chances at Logo Man, chances at some of the Legends of the Game auto. The trade-off is, of course, no logos, but yeah, like I said, this is a product I like every year. I don't have a whole lot of bad things to say about it. I would like to see a cut card in the back, so not to spoil our best hit. But other than that, it seems like Trinity is one of the lineups that delivers year in and year out. That's all I've got for you guys today. Do you guys like Leaf Trinity? What do you think about it? Did you rip any of it? What was your best hit? That is going to do it for me today. Take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time on Down the Road.